Hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? We are making the long-awaited tomato pie tonight here on Coffee Time with John and Mama. If you're following us, thank you. If not, go on over to our page, Coffee Time with John and Mama. Do all the things, like, follow, share. We're growing every day, and we appreciate each and every one of you. We really do. I am chopping up, very finely, might I add, some fresh herbs out of our herb garden out front. And I've got a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of thyme, and some chives. Mama insisted on going out and getting a green onion out of the backyard. I think she just wants to go down and look because I told her I didn't need it. I had chives. And she said, oh, I think it needs green onion. So, you know, once she gets in her head, she gonna go look. She goes out there about every other day, so she must have spied her some beautiful green onions. Maybe more than that. I think she might go out there in the morning sometime. This is sage. Fresh sage. Y'all have sage? I don't normally have it, but this year, for some reason, I picked this up some, and it's done real well. And, oh, it smells so good. And that's that. And this is a little bit of flat leaf parsley. Didn't have much of it. I did have a bunch of it, and it kind of, well, fell victim to the heat. I water it every evening, but it just was too much on it. My dill has gone. Them little dill leaves just couldn't take the heat. But anyhow, I'm really just opening all these up. I'll show you. That's just a good evening, everyone. Watching from Montana. Hey, Teresa. So, come down just a little bit. And this is just going to be a little bit of fresh, delicious herbs in here. And I've got some dry herbs too. So over here is my mayonnaise. This is just a little bit of mayonnaise that I've put in here. It's a cup. Maybe I didn't really measure. You know I don't measure. I ain't gonna mess up a cup to get a cup of mayonnaise. This is oregano crushed. So a little bit of that. I don't want to overpower it, but I do want a little bit. Let me get my fresh limbs off here. These didn't get chopped. And in goes these beautiful fresh herbs. I told you I was going to do this, and I kept thinking, well, while we got tomatoes, and we've been busy, we've had tomatoes to process, we've done a little bit of everything with tomatoes. So here we are. Here we are. This is just a little bit of nope. I took that back. Look, this is a yellow onion. Should have said Vidalia. But it's not. No, look, it's a yellow. It smells delicious, but I still believe it's a yellow. But that's okay, because you want a little onion flavor, and yellow will give you tons of flavor. So I'm just doing one slice, and this is going to be cooked, so Mama will like it. Tomato pie is one of those things we fix probably about once, twice a year at the most. I do like to have one once a year or twice, but I think it's just because it's a short season is the reason we don't have it more often, because we do like it. But, you know, the season's just 90 days, so if we get it a couple of times, it's like we've done royal good with it. So far, I've just put a cup of mayonnaise, some fresh herbs. You don't have to use the fresh herbs if you don't have them. I wouldn't go out and buy fresh herbs just for this, unless you just wanted a certain one. A little bit of yellow onion and a little bit of crushed oregano dry. If you can use all dry, that's fine too. Don't fret over it. Have a little peace in your life. You know, life is hectic and we have so much stress. So any opportunity you get, just de-stress a little bit. So this is just a little bit of minced garlic. I need to get some more. A little bit of minced garlic. This is Parmesan, freshly grated. No, I didn't grate it. I bought it freshly grated. Did you find being luck, Mama?
I found a few little ones.
Just need about 2.
Oh, I've got more than 2.
Well, we can put them in our drawer over here. That's sealed on there better than any seal has ever been sealed. This is just a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan. Going to put about 1/4 of a cup in here. Once again, at this point, this is all about you. Put whatever cheeses you like. If you like pepper cheese, hot pepper, go for it. This is, this is a little bit of mozzarella. I'm going to put a little bit of it in here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of it on top. Just like that. This certainly isn't a hard dish. It's just, that's the Mexican cheese. It's not a hard dish at all. It's just getting it together and getting all your, just like any other recipe, I guess. Now then, now this is mild cheddar, and I am grating it fresh off a block. Not freshly grated out of a bag, but freshly grated off the block. And I'm doing that because I'm out of the bag. Y'all knew that was catch. Gonna grate that right in here. And I'm gonna put about a cup of it. Now you'll see this recipe is as varied as dumplings or any other southern dish that you see out there. Everybody's got their own recipe. Everybody's is the best, and their mama made it that way, and that makes it so. And I agree with every one of them. And I've got 2 or 3 myself. Now, this is not a, this recipe is a rarity for us. Mama never did make this. This is something I came up with. Seen it, heard about it, and asked her, Mama, how come you never made a tomato pie? And she said,
I never did have it.
Never did have it. My mama didn't make it. And it's like casseroles. I guess this does seem a lot like a casserole, doesn't it, Mama?
Yeah. We had tomato gravy, and Mommy made tomato dumplings. She cooked tomatoes and put sugar in them and crumbled up the tore up like.
Yes. Love those. And I haven't had tomato gravy this season. Y'all love tomato gravy? A lot of people eat it with breakfast, and we eat it more at a supper meal. And we have it with mashed potatoes, pork chops, or something like that. A lot of people, they have tomato gravy just like white gravy for breakfast, sausage gravy. And that's what they have for their breakfast. We have eaten it for breakfast since I saw other people doing it, and it's good. But I like it mostly at supper time. And I like it with macaroni and cheese or something like that.
I didn't cut all that out.
Oh, the hard.
Yeah,
We've had.
need one more.
Maybe. It looks like if not, I'll eat some. I'll eat a slice or 2 raw if I need to keep it from going to waste. Now I'm using the whites and all on these, but see they're little pencils. They're real small. You can use whatever you want to on it. Some people don't use the whites. A lot of people that I know never use the white part or the root, and they just replant it to get more green. We do both. We'll replant it, then we'll use it sometimes. Well, that's just the onion skin, but it don't want to come up there. So let's get this in the bowl. That was 3 pencil green onions, greens, whites, and all. You see this right here? This has been in our tomatoes, all tomatoes, no matter where we've gotten them this year. It's like the stem grows all the way down in it. So the only way you can do is just cut the side of that stem and get it out of there. It was real shallow, Mama. It wasn't really...
Oh, I got it.
You got all but just the last little part.
Done good, didn't I? Ooh.
You sure did. But you want to get that out of there. Now,
You need more onion? I got it.
no, I think I got plenty of what we're doing. I don't even know if I get all this in the pie shell. This is just some regular pink Himalayan salt. And you do want to go with some black pepper in here for flavor flav. Just like this. Now, let's talk about pie shells. Before. Now, I would put a little Frank's Red Hot in this. You can put cayenne in it, some fresh red pepper. But Mama, I don't know if we might be pushing it even with the onions. So this is your mixture. Mayonnaise, cup of mayonnaise. Whatever fresh herbs, basil, thyme and rosemary, and a little bit of flat leaf parsley is what I put in here. I put a little bit of dried oregano. I might put a drop more of that because I didn't put much. And garlic.
You need this?
I don't think I'm going to put that on there. Now let's talk about pie shells for just a minute.
Hands off.
Mama's ashamed of this one. She's telling me not to use it. Don't take that out in front of everybody.
That's
I'll
right.
set that aside and let those flavors get together. This little pie shell's had a rough life. I literally had to like puzzle it back together. But I don't care. I'm not throwing it away. It's a good pie shell. And some people don't bake theirs. We always do. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to do things a little different. Most people slice these tomatoes in circles, or the Romas you can, or like if you do the little tiny tomatoes, you can. I'm just going to slice these up, and then I'm going to cut them some more, and I'm going to place them in there. I like them a good medium. Now, a lot of people don't bake their pie shells. I find I like to bake mine just a little bit. A lot of people peel these tomatoes. I don't. The first one I made me a nervous wreck because I was trying to go by every little rule. And then I got to thinking it's just simply tomatoes in a pie shell. So, be alright. A lot of people, they'll tell you to press these and do a lot of extra stuff to them. That's probably a good idea. It may help your pie not to be too watery. I don't press them and do all that. I just cut them on my board, and then I will take a napkin or two here, and I will get them. But I don't. A lot of people say let them set for 30 minutes, for an hour. I don't cook like that usually. If it requires letting it set a long time, I'll probably, I don't know. I don't have the patience for that. But I am going to cut them. I am going to salt them, which will pull a lot of liquid out of them. And I'm going to let them sit here a second. But I'm not letting them out and pressing and carrying on. And I didn't cut them in perfect little circles. Not doing that either. So what I like to do is cut them more bite size or in consideration of my pie shell. If I was doing this in a 9x13, and I have done that before with a different kind of crust, it was Matabigo tomato pie, but we had company and it worked out real good. They are quite juicy and they will leak out a lot. But I just cut mine like this and into my, wait, I just got messed up. So I put a layer of this mayonnaise mixture in the bottom, just like this. This also helps mine when it comes to the liquid of the tomato. People get worried about it. But more than that, I do it for flavor. I do it for, I want that when I cut into it. This pie is a mess. I mean, it's already a mess. But the pie shell itself, if it was a whole pie shell, not cracked, not messed up, it cuts easier. This not gonna cut. We're gonna dig this one out with a spoon, probably. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is relax. It's a tomato pie. Cut your tomatoes whatever size you want to. I like to cut them up small like this. I like them to be just like this, actually. And I'll just keep cutting them. And they are draining out a lot, and some of the seeds are falling out, and that's great too. But don't get all nervous and don't say, oh, they said you had to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, and it ain't the end of the world if you don't. And the worst thing that can happen is you'll have a little bit of juiciness in the bottom of your pie, and you can live with that, so fear not. Sometimes watching people cook this stuff makes me a nervous wreck, and I think if I hadn't already made that, I'd be afraid to make it. They act like I could get in trouble for it. Remember, it's your kitchen, your rules. Whatever you decide to do will be perfectly fine. I had to learn that lesson when I started watching other cooks on TV, and I would think, they're not doing that right. My mama didn't do that. And I realized, people do things different. It's okay.
Everybody's different a lot of times.
It's okay, ain't it, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
And Mama's changed some of her ways of cooking. And some of it she's not changed a bit, and I don't want her to. But we have changed some things, haven't we, Mama?
Yeah, but I'm set my ways a lot.
Salt your way.
I'm set my ways a lot.
And that's good. See, it's just, you're getting a good coverage. If you try to just keep the tomato slices, that pie shell won't hold
It's
it
pretty
forward.
presentation, but when you cut it, it don't matter.
No, when you cut it, you're not going to know if it was sliced or not, or I don't. I'll save that one and eat it because it is got a lot of hull. So we've taken this kind of sad looking pie shell. We filled it up. Covered it up. And it looks pretty good. So I'm going to encourage y'all, try this and don't get so worried about it.
I don't like it.
It's green.
An onion.
Yeah. Don't get
I
so
thought something was on it, just the green onion.
Don't get so worried about it tears yet. This is glaze. This is balsamic vinegar glaze. If you don't have glaze, you can reduce the vinegar down and make your own glaze. But this is just a layer of flavor that I want to put on these tomatoes. Everybody is probably familiar with balsamic vinegar and tomatoes, caprese salad, all kinds of salads out there. And this is no exception to the rule. It's just a flavor layer, okay? It's nothing to get too excited about or nervous about. Now, this step here is a little more, it just needs a little technique, okay? So rake your stuff up, your mayonnaise, all your stuff up in one round ball. Take your bowl of stuff and put it right in the middle, okay? Once you get in the middle, then just don't touch the tomatoes anymore or the other, and just come to the top and just slide this down. So you're only touching the mayonnaise mixture. You're not touching the tomatoes. You're not roughing them up and spreading mayonnaise over them. It's more like just a little mudslide. Slow and steady, come running off the edge. Don't matter if you get on the crust or not. Slow and steady wins this race. You don't want to tear. You start tearing down into them tomatoes. Yeah, you'll be there a minute. You'll have tomatoes on top, tomatoes on the bottom, mayonnaise all through it, just like that. Just
I'm
like
gonna
that.
see if there's more garlic in the pantry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on the list. Now, what I like to do, take a little bit of tomato. Mama loves good tomato, grilled. But I cut me up just a little bit of tomato. I save a little piece. And then I just dot it around on here. Just for looks, and if nothing else, to let everybody who looks at this in a buffet line at church or a house, your house, people coming over, they can say, oh, that's got tomatoes in it. Some people don't like them, they can't eat them. Some people could even be allergic to them. But I definitely want it to look pretty, and I want people to know. I try to do this with a lot of things I cook. Now, Mama wouldn't eat it, but if you're having guests over, they may not want to have to ask you every dish, is this got tomatoes in it? What is this? Well, what's this? Well, what is this over here? You don't want to have to put them on the spot like that. So that's going to be a pretty garnish on it. Now this says bake it for like 30 minutes. See, there's a lot of juice over here, but I didn't do all that pressing and stuff. I'm not saying that's wrong to do. It's probably right to do, but I didn't do it. So there it is. Tomato pie, our way. Now there's 10,000 ways, so I'm sure this ain't the right way for some of you, but it's just our way. I've got this same topping on bottom, same topping on top. Mama, you could have slide this in the easy. She's got the easy bake ready. We're gonna cook it for about 15 minutes. There's nothing in it that has to be cooked before we could eat it. So, just want to let the onions soften a little, want to let all the flavors get through it. And that's the way it goes.
Here, I'll take that garbage.
And you can throw these herbs away because I've got more out there. And there's juice everywhere, folks. In case you're wondering, he didn't take any juice out. Oh, it's everywhere over here. Because tomatoes just do that on their own. Tomatoes do that on their own. Mama brought her chicken livers home from KFC the other night, and they had given us, or I picked up several of these napkins. Well, I don't waste them. Now, believe it or not, even with all that chopping mess, mayonnaise mess, tomato juice, everything's clean. We're ready to eat. Now, I was telling a friend of mine today that she always says, what you cooking tonight? And I said, I'm having tomato pie. And she said, what are you going to have to go with it? I said, a fork and a spoon and a plate. I don't fix nothing with it. I don't fix any sides. Is that a John and Mama thing? I think so. I think other people maybe have sides with their tomatoes pie. Some people fix it with a big meal. But Mama and I guess we learned over the years. We were hard learners on some of it. But we used to make all kinds of stuff with two sides or whatever. Mama, I've got something all over this remote.
It's probably tomato seeds.
It looks like basil.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere. I thought I had a spot on that tomato, and it wasn't.
And we would fix chicken and dumplings and dress, and we'll still fix that occasionally. Mashed potatoes and green beans. And we decided we just want the chicken and dumplings. Or we would fix spaghetti and we'd have a side salad. We do that every once in a while, but most of the time we just want the spaghetti. So we're a single, we love a good one-pot wonder. So we put that in there at 6:35. We're going to see if we can leave it in there about 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to say this. Leave it in there until you get a little brown on top and it's good and bubbly and good. You'll smell it. You'll smell all them herbs come to life.
Well, I'm shocked that it's cleaned up so good.
And that's perfectly clean. Hello from Minnesota, John and Mama. Hey, Miss Wanda. Hey, Barb. Francis Woods. Hello, Harold. I don't know what, was you saying something to her? I love tomatoes, but not that way. Carolyn, it's an acquired taste sometimes. A lot of people don't like hot tomatoes of any kind. I have a friend, loves tomatoes, will not touch macaroni tomatoes, does not want scallop tomatoes, don't want any heat on the tomatoes. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Preston. Says, sometimes I don't feel like cooking sides. Yeah, that's us too, Preston. I think it could be. We just don't want to cook them. But with every side, you got a pot or a skillet, or you got a bowl to put it in, and you got, it's just more clean. If you're not going to eat it, there's no sense in it. Then love tomatoes. Oh, okay. Carolyn Davis, what do you think about? John Andrews says, what do you think about this show? Send him a direct message on Messenger. John Andrews, what do you think about it?
Is these little plates since we're just eating?
Perfect. Gonna be good, Sue says. Hey there, my cooking friends. Well, hey there to you. Who said that? Gonna be good, Sue said. Hey there, my cooking friends, Miss Martha. How are you? Harold, I love tomato pie. Harold, how do you do yours different? Do you do anything differently than what we do? We do things differently to our tomato pie sometimes. We did a recipe maybe a year or two back with cream cheese.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Mama liked it better. I didn't like it as well. You can do sour cream in them. We've done that a little bit. When I say we just started making these, we just started making these 15 years ago. Mama didn't make them my whole life or anything. But we've made them for several years. You don't cook much one dish. I don't, Carolyn, we try to do a lot of one dishes. Love any kind of tomato. I do too, Teresa. I love them hot. I love a grilled cheese. I love to take my bread, put Duke's mayonnaise on it, put a thin slice of Vidalia onion, put my tomato, put my cheese, then grill it. Oh, it's a mess. Just as messy. It's just a mess like you would think it would be with mayonnaise and tomato. But it's worth the mess. It's delicious. Hey, from South Carolina this evening. Hey, Martha, how did y'all do? Is the storm threat, the surge over? I don't think it made landfall. I've not heard that today. But I was worried about you people. South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, New York City even. What's in your mixture? Karen Gray, it was a cup of mayonnaise. Eyeball that cup. I put some fresh thyme. I put some little bit of sage, not much. A little bit of rosemary and a little bit of flat leaf parsley. Is that what I said? But that's not in concrete by no means. And I put some dried oregano. And if you want to, just get you some dried Italian seasoning and put about a teaspoon in it. Stir it up good, and that'll take care of all the rest of them flavors. Never had tomato pie, and I love tomatoes. Rosalie, it's a good flavor. I mean, and it's a good combination. I can't imagine if you like tomatoes, you'd hate it. Mama likes it. You know, she's real picky. Mama, tell them what you think about it.
It's good.
I'll eat cooked tomatoes, but not raw. Oh, Steve. Steve Duncan says no raw. Steve, what's wrong with you? So you'll eat just cooked. Is your favorite macaroni and tomatoes? I love raw tomatoes, Steve. I'll just sit here and eat them.
You eat them, just pop them snacks.
Tomato season is my... I mean, if summer didn't have tomatoes, I probably wouldn't like much about it. But it does have tomatoes, and I like a lot about it. Vicky's watching. Hello, Miss Vicky. Hey, Donna. Steve, what's your favorite cooked tomato recipe? Macaroni and tomatoes?
That'd be a good thing to find out.
Oh, so you can cater to Steve and take him something?
Huh?
Fix him up something?
Fix something like he does.
Steve, Mama wants to fix your recipe now. I'm not jealous.
Anything with tomatoes you can fix has to be good.
Yeah, it has to be. Looks delicious. Hello from Michigan. Cooked tomatoes makes my tummy hurt, but I can eat fresh tomatoes. Okay, Deb. I can understand that.
Maybe the heat brings the acid out in it more.
You've never heard of tomato pie, Cindy? It's a Southern tradition, I think. I think they've been fixing it in the South for many years, but Granny never fixed it. Mama never fixed it. Mama?
No, I told y'all we had tomatoes and macaroni and tomatoes and soup.
None of my aunts fix it that I know of. It's one of those things, I guess you do it or you don't, but tonight I'm having tomato soup and grilled.
Oh
yeah.
no, that's one of our.
That's one of our traditional favorites here. That's also our spare tire meal. Tomato soup and a grilled cheese is that meal that we have sometimes for Sunday lunch or any night of the week in the winter especially, where you just don't know what you want, but you don't want to cook, but you don't want to starve, and you want something good and hot. Well, I guess it's tomato soup and grilled cheese then. Okay, let's go for that. I mean, we'll always say yes to that.
Mm-hmm.
And that happens quite often. I'll say, Mama, what do you want to eat? I don't know. We've had chili, we've had good. She'll go through the list in the winter especially. How about just some good old? Anytime she uses the word good old, I know it's going to be something good. Good old tomato soup and grilled cheese. I'll say, yeah, let's go for that.
And we have the basil tomato soup, plain tomato soup. We've changed it up a little bit.
Carolyn, that one was a little different. And when you watch people make them, they do a good job and they look delicious. But a lot of people only use Romas because they're a smaller tomato.
And more meatier.
Some people will cut their tomatoes, put them out on a couple of paper towels, and let them sit for an hour, 30 minutes, salt them, press them. To me, it looks like a lot of work. If I have to do prep for an hour, I'm not going to get to eat. Because the time I get home and get started cooking, I just don't have that kind of, patience is the word I'm looking for.
I was thinking luxury.
But I guess take the fear out of cooking and just do it. It's a pie shell, pre-made. It's tomatoes. Slice them up, put them on a paper towel, let them drain a second. Put your little salt on them, that'll make them come out quicker. Put any kind of mixture. You could literally put a cup of mayonnaise and a teaspoon, half tablespoon of dried Italian seasoning in a bowl, stir it up, put whatever cheese you want in it, stir it up, put a little garlic in it, dump it in the bottom, put your tomatoes down, dump it on top. You'll be eating in 15 minutes. I mean, it's not a hard, don't get too caught up in it. Some of the recipes say extra, you can put the balsamic in it or not. If you don't have balsamic syrup, cook you some balsamic vinegar, put a little sugar in it and let it reduce down. That's balsamic syrup. So I bought the balsamic syrup for another recipe, and it was a good opportunity to put a little on those tomatoes. It'll just give it that little bit of flavor. But Carolyn, it's easy. Hey, from North Carolina. F-U-Q-U-A-Y. Is that how you say it? Is that a Q? Love your videos. Thank you, Kim Rogers. Hey, Cynthia.
I hope everybody's safe on the coastline.
Yeah, hello from Wisconsin. Hey, from Mississippi. Hey, Kelly. Do y'all have tomato pie in Mississippi? I bet you do. I bet you make a good one. Hey, from North Carolina. Terry. It will be yummy. Never had that before. But rather you can have it now, it's going to be so easy. I found in the past 2 years, I must be getting to that age. If I'm at church and I really like somebody's dish, or at a family reunion, I really think this is great, I find it's the things with the least ingredients anymore. That's just, and they'll give me 5 ingredients, and I think, oh, I'm gonna make that. Or it's the simplest of things, like this tomato pie. Some things that are too complicated, I don't like them as well, and I don't like all the ingredients in them. And I used to like a lot of different stuff, and anymore I like less stuff, like sour cream. I just don't. I'll eat it, and then something is good, like in chicken casserole or something like that. But I'm getting to, I just don't want it on a potato or anything like that. I'm getting to where, like, if I make a salad, I want, the basics on it. I used to want a lot of extra at the dressings. I want a simple Thousand Island or something quick and easy. I love the one dish Deanna. It's my favorite thing in the world. The more I cook, the more we put the meal on the table. What's wrong, Mama?
I said it ain't gonna stay right
I don't know what you're doing.
now. I was checking on the pie and I was trying to put that light button back up there.
What was I saying?
The less you cook or more you cook.
Oh, the more we cook, the more we put a meal on the table, the more I like a crock pot. Love a good crock pot meal. Love a good ribs in the crock pot. Make a couple of sides. Doing stuff on the flat grills.
You love one pot wonders.
I love one pot wonders. I love lasagna. I love spaghetti. To me, spaghetti's a one pot wonder, even though you have to use 2. But it's a one dish, one meal. Of course, I love roast beef, mashed potatoes, green beans, and roll too. But keep it simple, I guess, is what I'm getting to. Like more, I'm as southern as I come, but I have never had a tomato pie. I have never had the tomato and cracker salad either.
I love tomato and crackers.
Kim, you can remedy all that this week. And it's Thursday. That's how quick you can do it. I'm going to try both. That looks good, John, even with the crust. It's not so pretty.
Oh, the crust was so pitiful.
Now, see, that was 6:50, 15 minutes. So, all that 30-minute business. Now, see there? Now, don't that look good? I mean, you can't hardly even tell that it comes from a wreck of the crust. But that right there is a good tomato pie. Simple, easy, cheesy, little tomatoes on top. It's got all the fixings of a good southern tomato pie. Now, Kim brought up another delicious thing I've not made in quite a while with you all. I have made it. It's it's as good as a bowl of cereal for supper. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You come home, you're wore out, you're not cooking, you're not even wanting to go out, but you're hungry.
Or you want a big one?
That's fine. But you're hungry. Take you a good, right now is the time to have them. Take you a good homegrown tomato, whether you bought it from the farmer's market or you raised it in your own home or you raised it on your patio, your balcony, in a pot. Get a homegrown tomato, slice it up, dice it up, bite-sized pieces. Put that in a bowl. I'm just going to use a number here, but you put whatever you want. Take you 10 saltine crackers, crumble them up over that bowl of tomatoes, and put you a big old dollop of Duke's mayonnaise right on top of it. You can use whatever mayonnaise you have. And stir that up good. Put your little salt and pepper to your liking. It's tomato and cracker salad. It's so good. It's so simple. But it tastes delicious. And it will make a meal. It's a meal.
When we was growing up, when I was little, we had apple trees, and we'd get us an apple and tomatoes
Oh
and sprinkle a little salt on them and put the crackers in them
yeah.
and eat that.
Apple would be good in it. I can see how
So
you would.
we ate that instead of just apples and tomatoes and crackers. We put apples in them too, chunked up little apples.
But tomato and cracker salad is an old. I guess it's just like I said. It's a quick, easy supper. It's like what we use today. Everybody uses. I think everybody does. If you don't, you should. If you're hungry and you don't want to cook, everybody grabs a bowl of cereal if you got milk. And I have come home and milk not be good, and I'll just eat dry cereal because that's a good quick supper. I think everybody does it, don't they?
No, yeah.
So you should let this set a spell.
We don't have.
Y'all watch very closely and see if you can tell. See if you can see.
Did they see it, or did you let them see the pot go?
Let me tilt you down. Get you in the right spot. I'm gonna try to get this without getting burnt.
I can get a pot holder.
This has got one now.
Whoa!
I meant to do that.
You meant
Now, I'm gonna try to get burnt on it.
Oh, I didn't. I got
Y'all look closely and see. I'm doing a spoon. I told you where to use a spoon because there's no way you're gonna cut that. There's no crust in one piece enough to do it. Y'all look and see if you can tell how horrible the crust was. I don't know that crust. I told Mama, I said it looks like it's been in a plane crash. She said you can't use
I could
that.
have dropped it at one time and getting stuff out of the freezer or something.
She said, you can't use that. I said, I will. For 2 reasons. I don't want to waste it. It's the only one we got. Don't want to waste it. Now, there is some juice in here.
Now,
If you're totally opposed to that, you might already do that tomato smashing. I don't care.
It'll set up.
It'll set back up and we'll eat it. But if you care about that liquid in there a little bit, go ahead and mash your tomatoes out and let them sit in there. I can see why people might want to do that. Boy, I don't get any points for a good clean, a good clean presentation. And they say the first one's the worst one. Not tonight. That would be as juicy if we'd let it set a minute. It wouldn't be as juicy if I pressed some tomatoes and carried on with it, but we'd still be here pressing tomatoes. Let's it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful meal. We thank you for being able to sit here together and partake it, dear Lord. And dear Lord, as our friends gather here, some of them have needs, dear Lord, sorrows on their hearts, and we just pray that you'll bless each and every one of them, answer their prayers, and be with them. Watch over them, lead them, guide, and direct them in all that they do and all that we do. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, Mama, there it is. Long awaited. We've been waiting a good spell to have this.
Yeah.
And I don't know really why, it's just time, because it's easy to put together. That's the black pepper for me. Notice I didn't even ask Mama if she wanted any.
Don't need it.
She don't. And then she'll say, you're trying to choke me to death with that mess. Well, should I ask the question?
I about dropped my fork.
Now that crust,
It's crunchy.
and look at that, how good. Should I even ask the question, or does your eating speak for itself?
It's good. I like it. But I'd rather have I like what am I wanting to say?
I don't know.
The cream cheese one. I like it real.
What was different about it? It was thicker.
It was thicker, and the flavor, the cream cheese has a little different flavor than the mayonnaise.
I put mayonnaise in the other one, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. But you put a whole thing of cream cheese.
The balsamic syrup gave it just that flavor I knew it would. It's not overpowering, but it's in there.
This has more of Italian flavor to it.
Well, it's those fresh herbs too. I like this one the best. And Mama likes the one with the cream cheese the best. The one with the cream cheese, of course, the consistency is thicker
Yeah.
to start with. A lot of your tomato pies don't say anything about putting a layer of the mixture on the bottom. That's something I started doing. Just because when I would cut into it, it'd just be that layer of tomato on the bottom, and then you'd have the top layer, and I wanted it to get together a little better.
You've got flavor all the way, top and bottom. This way, it's got it all in it.
Don't throw away them old broke up crust. They're good. I will take another thing. We've done it
Don't
before.
show it to everybody. It's a shame.
Our freezer went down one time and the crust was still good, but we had too many. We baked them, crumbled them up, and used them with ice cream and cherries. It was good. So don't just throw them away. Use them for something. A tomato pie.
You can use them, if you do it that way, you can use them on top of pies and different things too, the crumbles.
Did Steve Duncan ever come back and tell me a recipe? Steve Duncan, yes. Did you, Steve? You just said yes. Did I miss it? I bet Steve's got some good recipes. Do you like breaded tomatoes? You mean like fried red tomatoes? No, I do those too.
Fried green and red.
I think I'd love to get one done. We've been working on one, but it takes a tremendous amount of time. Breaded tomatoes, you'd have to tell me, is it with light bread in a casserole dish? Because we call that scallop tomatoes, or Mama calls it tomato dumplings.
Mommy called it tomato dumplings or tomato pie.
Or you can take tomatoes and roll them in breadcrumbs and fry them, and that's good. So what is breaded tomatoes? I've ate tomato pie and love it. Have never tried making it. It's so easy, Jane. You'd have no problem with it.
I've done ate all of mine off a pig.
Oh, Teresa. Dwayne, it is. Oh, losing a baby, fur baby, anytime. 14 years is a long time. I'm so sorry, Ben.
They're like part of the family.
Tomato mayo crackers. Yeah, Mary. If you ever tried them, I have been waiting to try tomato pie forever. I'll have to start watching your video from the beginning to see how. Yeah, Pam, it's easy, and that's just one way to do it. And change up your spices and your herbs. Try macaroni and tomatoes with bacon. Oh, Linda, yeah. We don't normally put bacon. I don't like bacon grease in mine at all. And I know that sounds crazy. I like bacon grease in everything. But I don't like it in macaroni and tomatoes. But crumbles of bacon on top, I can see how that would be good. But I'm telling you, I love macaroni and tomatoes so good, just like they are. I've never tried anything different with them. I've never had tomato pie, but at almost 76 years old, I better hurry and try it. Well, Pamela, yeah, try you one. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. Don't get out and say I said it, though, because some Southern people will get mad. if you want to, you can get you a good brand of petite diced tomatoes, drain them well, and you can make the same pie without having fresh garden tomatoes. It will be a 9 where this is a 10, but it's not that much of a difference. You can really enjoy it. Same with the green onions. Those are fresh right out of Mama's garden. If you don't have those, you can use onion flakes.
Yeah.
Pretty good pie. You can just use a Vidalia onion or chop you up some onion. You can even, now we're talking a whole different thing here. You can even ring you up some onions. Put you a layer of tomatoes, a layer of onions, layer of tomatoes, then put that topping on, put a little topping on the bottom, and have a tomato onion pie. Very good. But you can use canned tomatoes, and it's a pretty good. Same way with tomato gravy. You can use tomatoes right out of your grocery store and make a delicious tomato gravy. And you can do, if you drain them well, you can do it in a pie too. So Pamela, if you don't have a garden or something, go ahead and get you some petite diced tomatoes or even regular diced tomatoes. Nola says there's a troll on here posing as Leslie.
I don't know.
Thank you, Nola. She's going to get them on the list. Tomato soup and grilled cheese, the bestest. Oh, Susan, if anything earns the title as bestest in this cooking world we live in, I'm going to be like you and give it to tomato soup and grilled cheese. You know, tomato soup and grilled cheese probably isn't the best thing for you if you're sick. But if I'm sick, I want that more than chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, you know.
I do.
And when we was sick growing up, Mommy always fixed us potato soup.
Mama does me too, and it's awful.
Yeah.
I love tomato soup and grilled cheese. Blessings to you all. Thank you, Gloria
Blessings
Drummond.
to you.
Gloria Drummond, I think you got a new profile picture. I like that. I can't hardly see it, but I can see it's changed. I've never had tomato pie. Well, Teresa, this is your opportunity. I'm 70 years old, and I have never heard of tomato pie until a couple of years ago on Facebook. Never made one. They're easy, Sarita. Mama really hadn't either. I guess Mama about to have been 65 when she first heard of them. Having cheesy chicken casserole.
That ain't been that long ago, has it?
I think
That's
we've
12
been
years
eating
ago.
them about 12, 15 years.
Yeah.
But
About 62.
go back and watch how I done this one, but don't get hung up on anything. If you only have slices of American cheese, get you 3 or 4 and grate them in that and mix it up. I use 2 or 3 different cheeses. Don't make a list and go out and buy the ones I used. I used what I had. Bag cheeses, some of y'all are against them. They work. Now, I was showing off a little bit tonight and grated in some cheese. Some
It's
mild
because she had it and didn't have it.
I didn't have any in the bag or I wouldn't have done that. But I did have that block. Because sometimes I do grate it for certain things. But don't get tore up about none of it, folks. This is relaxing. Your meals, your food, your creativity in your kitchen should be pleasurable.
And enjoyable for you and your family to eat.
Exactly. And don't get too stirred up over it. But this is good and it eats well and you can really do your own. You can do your own. And like I said, you can change this completely up and do an onion and tomato pie. Very good. You can do it differently. You can put spinach in it instead of basil. You just mix it up. If you don't like basil, don't use it. If you don't like onions or chives, don't use them. I literally put the fresh things in it that hadn't died in my garden. Out front, our garden. If there'd been something else, I might have thrown something else in it. But do you, and this sort of, you see how it goes. And this Was this a deep dish?
Yeah.
So this was a deep dish pie shell. Really, time it got up to here, it was a puzzle.
It was, we'll call it a crumble pie shell.
Now don't use graham cracker,
No.
but a real pie shell. Or go get you some of you talented people could make a homemade crust.
Yeah.
Or you could go and get you some of that rolled out crust. So the world is yours
And
on
you
this.
can use crescent rolls. Haven't we used crescent rolls in at one time?
That number 13 that I was telling them earlier,
Yeah.
we used crescent rolls in it.
I was thinking so.
Now that was good. We just lined it with crescent rolls and put these same ingredients in. I done it the exact same way.
Now that's when we used cream cheese in it. I can't remember. I won't say for sure.
I think the one we used cream cheese was round like this.
Yeah, I believe it was maybe.
Like I said, it's been a minute. But here it is, folks, making some pie. For you who don't like it, you won't be making it. For you who have seen it for years now, and you think, I could try that. It's so simple. It's easy. And
Try a smaller one, make your little crust. If you think you won't like it and you won't have much in it.
I've got a friend also who makes these because her boys play football. Her husband works on the farm after work. And she says, I don't know when they're coming in. And I'll make these a lot of times for supper because they can cut them, heat them, and eat them. They're ready. It's not something I have to stand over. And so it's that kind of meal too. If you got people, in the summer it's that way. I mean, you know how your household is. You hardly ever are at home at the same time between kids. And, once they start driving and going to the practices and that kind of stuff, I don't have that,
And when you're on a farm, you've got to do what has to be done before dark or you don't get it done.
Exactly.
You have to do it.
But this is one of those meals that we'll set, put it on the counter, put a lid over it, put it in the refrigerator even, and they can heat it and eat it when they get home. Which so many things are like this, but this is one of those things. If you don't know when people's coming home tonight, make up something like this. Make a couple of them, set them out. Your family they'll devour them.
Yeah. If they like tomatoes.
And Mama, the good news tonight. You see them two little platters, two little forks, and that spoon?
Mine's empty. I ate all mine.
You're welcome to some more.
I know it, but I don't know.
I ate that all mine.
This is no mess at all. A bowl and a spatula and this right here.
That's it, because that's going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's a good church thing. You take this, everybody going to look at it, they're going to try it. They'll be asking you to make that again. Folks, we're going to
And
let you
just a
go.
glass of you all sweet tea to drink with it. It is delicious. Summertime, sure enough.
We did all 4 seasons.
I know it. Mine's year-round tea. I don't drink it just in the summer. I drink it all year round, hot and cold. I hope you're reading.
Mary has been in the hospital for 9 days. Mary will be praying for
Oh,
you.
bless her heart.
Heart issues, like stroke.
Oh,
Mary.
bless her heart. I know about heart issues, honey.
I could read y'all. I will read since tonight. Do you have chili bean recipe? Tammy, we have 2 or 3. Nola has posted them. You can go on J&M and it's she can just probably put in chili. We just thought chili recipe. We have a hot dog chili and a bowl chili. But both those are very good. We'll probably make chili the first cold spell we get. That's usually what we do.
We had hot dog and chili last night from church, but we didn't make the chili.
I didn't eat chili because I was afraid I would be sick.
I
We're
ate a
driving
little
those and
of it.
Andrew.
Not much. It's late when we ate.
Howard Harris. You talking to too many people, Howard. You need to go on. This ain't that kind of page. I tried to, for some reason, my phone ain't working the way it should. All right, folks. Howard Harris. Yeah, there you are again. When we get off here, I'll see if I can. Stuffed tomatoes are so delicious with the same ingredients you use with some breadcrumbs. Oh, Beverly, that sounds good. Now, when I think about stuffed tomatoes, I don't think about this. Do you heat them, Beverly? You can let us know.
You used to fix the tomatoes with the cheese filling and something Parmesan cheese, or
I did, and we
they're
bake them.
good.
And I'd bake them and let them, but you didn't bake them like for the tomato to break down. You would put your ingredients in there, and then you would put the cheese on, and then you would broil it. So it was only in there about 5 minutes or 6, and we just boil that cheese over it. And another thing, when I think about stuffed tomatoes, is chicken salad or pimento cheese.
Oh yeah,
We used to do
cold.
that.
Not
Cold, yeah.
baked.
Folks, it's just been the best evening visiting with y'all.
It sure has.
And that's what we want to do, is just have peace and just a few minutes of quiet time to talk about tomatoes or something and get away from the world and just sort of let everything, and then we'll get back to it. We have no choice, but we'll get back to the world as soon as we have to. Say good night, Mom.
Good night, Mama. God bless you all. Remember everybody that's sick, having problems.
Yeah, sad times for some folks. Y'all have a blessed night. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Who knows, we might cook again. Might be something simple tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Friday night party night.
That kind of got me thinking about tomatoes.
What?
I said, all this tomato soup and grilled cheese has got me thinking about that.
We can make homemade tomato soup, and Mama makes a good homemade tomato soup.
It's a little trouble.
It's a little trouble.
Get
It's
the
easy to
seeds
open
out.
that can, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
We can have tomato pie.
That might be what we have if we don't eat it for lunch.
Yeah, that'd be a good lunch. You can eat that for lunch. I don't think I'll take that for lunch.
No, you probably wouldn't.
It would require getting out a Tupperware bowl and everything.
Reheating and doing.
But it's a good one, and it's pretty. I'll let you look at it one more time. I know somebody just dying to see it one more time. It's a pretty pie. I use it on Nest Williams much because I can't
Ooh,
get his back. Mama,
flip them.
that's what I'm afraid of. This is the same tripod we started out with
It's held up good.
6
though.
years ago. It's broken and everything. It's we don't change stuff too much, do we, Mama?
I was told if it's still usable, keep it and use it till it's unusable at all.
You heard her. All right, Mama.
That said goodbye
Oh,
to
okay.
them once. Goodbye,
Sound
Mama. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night. God bless you.
Bless you.